The Grand Tragedy of the Amare Beach Hotel Ibiza, or How My Soul Was Crushed Under the Weight of Mediocrity. Oh, sweet summer children, gather round, for I must tell you the woeful tale of my stay at the Amare Beach Hotel Ibiza, name now whispered in hushed tones among travelers, lest its curse befall them too. It began, as all tragedies do, with hope. Hope that the glossy website photos were not, in fact, a cruel joke. Hope that the sea would be blue, the beds soft, the staff kind. Oh, my sweet, naive heart. Act 1. The great betrayal of the locked locker. Picture it. A beautiful room, pristine. A breakfast spread worthy of a Roman emperor. For a moment, I dared to believe. But then the incident. My wife, bless her forgetful soul, left 2 precious jewels in the room S locker. A locker, dear readers, secured by our own PIN code, a fortress only we controlled. Yet, upon our return, poof, gone, vanished. The Hotel S response, a shrug. Housekeeping and security found nothing, they said, as if the very atoms of our jewelry had dissolved into the Ibizan ether. But logic, my darlings, dictates that if only hotel staff accessed that locker, then only hotel staff could have taken them. This is not rocket science. This is theft. And so, the first lesson, never trust a place where your belongings mysteriously evaporate into the corporate void. Act 2. The case of the missing hair straightener. But wait. The plot thickens. Another gaslit S, call her Hannah, because that S, her name, left her hair straightener under the sink. A simple mistake. A human mistake. And yet, when she called, the Hotel S response was not, "Oh dear, let us scour the earth for you." No, it was, "Cleaners, didn't he see it? Tough luck. Now, let us dissect this. A hair straightener is not a grain of sand. It does not simply disappear. Either the cleaners are magicians, unlikely, or their S, a black market for abandoned beauty tools flourishing in the back rooms of the Amare. Lesson 2. Your possessions are not safe. Not your jewels, not your straightener, not your dignity. Act 3. The phantom refund. But the cruelty does not end there. Our poor friend, let us name them D, booked this paradise only to be struck by the plague or COVID. Same difference. With documents in hand, they begged for a refund, only to be met with the icy indifference of a hotel that values euros over ethics. No refund, they said, as if a global pandemic was but a mild inconvenience, like a delayed cocktail order. The staff's rudeness, the avoidance, the audacity. It's enough to make one renounce Spain entirely, which, tragically, D did. Lesson 3. In times of crisis, the Amare Beach Hotel will abandon you like a half-finished mojito at closing time. Act 4. The horror of the adults, only chaos now. Let us speak of the rooms. Oh, the rooms. We requested 2 single beds, a simple thing. Yes. But no. The Amare, in its infinite wisdom, delivered 1 double bed. When we protested, they They kindly provided 2 single beds fused together in the same frame. It was like sleeping in a prank video. The shower, a glass box in the middle of the room, because nothing says relaxing holiday like performing your ablutions in full view of your travel companion. And the pool. Oh, the pool, a Hieronymus Bosch painting, come to life drunken tourists diving into 3 feet of water.
Businesses near Amare Beach Hotel Ibiza, St. Joseph de Sartaglia, they can be so tricky. Like you think you're just buying something nice, but then boom, scammed. It's so sad, really. First, there was this fake travel agency. Like they had a real storefront and everything looked legit. They promised these exclusive discounts for trips Ibiza, other places, but it was all fake. People paid with bank transfers, Bizum, whatever, and then nothing. No trips, no refunds, just silence. The guy got arrested, but those tourists probably cried in their hotel rooms, all that money gone, and for what? Then, oh my God, the fake real estate offices. Like imagine you right here for 2 weeks, you see this cute apartment ad, you go to the office, it looks real, right? You pay the deposit, and then poof. Office is empty, apartment doesn't exist. One footballer lost 1,000 like that. What did he do after? Probably yelled a lot, called the police, but what can you do? The scammers just vanish, and the shops, Some stores here sell fake electronics, like brand new phones that turn out to be junk, or they switch what you bought with a fake after you pay. And the restaurants, they add extra charges to your bill, like you wouldn't notice. Tourists just pay because they tired, it is so unfair. I bet those scammers think, oh, tourists leave in 2 weeks, they won't chase us. And they right, people just go home upset and the scammers do it again. That's like why be like this, and the worst part, it's not even hidden, these places look normal, you'd never know until it's too late, so depressing.
The dark side of businesses near Amare Beach Hotel Ibiza. St. Joseph de Sartaglia. Businesses near Amare Beach Hotel Ibiza, St. Joseph de Sartaglia, are a masterclass in disappointment. They are expensive, poorly managed, and often treat customers like an inconvenience rather than guests. If you're expecting warm smiles and good service, prepare for the opposite. Let's start with the marinas. Marina Ibiza is a place where rudeness is part of the job description. Staff here seem allergic to basic courtesy. One guest ordered champagne to celebrate, only to watch their waitress vanish for over an hour, reappearing just to ask, "What do you want?" As if they were intruding. Another called for help and was met with, "I can't help you if you don't have a reservation." Not exactly the welcoming spirit of Ibiza. Prices are a mystery too. Quoted one number on the phone, charged another in person. And if you complain, good luck. The staff's reaction suggests they'd rather you disappear into the sea. Then there's Revival Spa by Clarins, where relaxation goes to die. The massages are less deep tissue and more deep regret. Therapists twist joints like they're solving a Rubik's Cube, all while breathing garlic into your face. Hygiene, optional. Moldy saunas, rusty pools, and drainage so black it could be a portal to another dimension. Booking is a nightmare. Days of unanswered calls only to find out they're not actually busy. Just indifferent. Beach clubs should be paradise, but Yamanya Beach Restaurant is where dreams drown. Theft isn't just a risk, it's practically on the menu. Multiple guests report stolen bags, with staff refusing to check security footage. The paella, a salty, undercooked insult to Spain. Service is a myth. Waiters ignore you unless you wave like a shipwreck survivor. And the sunbeds, so close together you'll know your neighbor's life story by osmosis. Passion San Jose is a cafe where time stands still, because the staff forget you exist. 20 minutes for a menu, another hour for cold food left abandoned on the counter. The prices, high enough to make you question capitalism. One guest found a blood-stained cushion on their chair. Apparently, washing linens is too much effort. Nightlife at Ibiza is less party and more human cattle auction. Overcrowded to the point of danger, with DJs starting hours late and drinks costing more than your flight. The vibe, awkward. The crowd, aggressive. The staff, miserable. You'll pay €44 for a gin and tonic, only to be elbowed by someone filming their entire existence for Instagram. Shopping at Sloughs is an adventure, just not the fun kind. The parking lot is a thief's playground, with staff shrugging. It happens here often. Inside, the decor includes ceiling mirrors in the bathrooms and questionable audio loops. Prices are high, service is colder than the drinks, and the manager's idea of customer care is yelling at children. Tanit Beach Ibiza is where scams masquerade as luxury. Hidden fees appear like magic. 20 tax, €7 for a towel, extra for cutlery. Yes, cutlery. Service is non-existent unless you're a celebrity. One guest was charged twice for tax, because why not? The sunbeds, mouldy. The vibe, deader than the fish on your